In the previous episode, we defeated the occultist, did a blood moon, and a travesty has happened. A travesty, an absolute travesty. Those of you who were paying attention in yesterday's episode, and not just listening in the background, which is totally fine if that's what you do. That's how I consume most of YouTube nowadays. I'm just listening to it while doing other things. Is I talked about those pictures that I was going to post, and as some of you already know. Of this miniature that I had finished painting for a commission, and I even edited them into the video and everything. And then when I rendered the video, they just disappeared. I even went back into my editor, and they're still there. So I'm gonna put them here now, so that way you can see it. It's Magnus the Red. He's a big red boy. He's magical. He's got crazy wings. He was a lot of fun to paint. But on top of that, that's not the only thing that I got done painting. I also did a test scheme for my Sisters of Battle, which I'll show you as well. It's pretty sweet. I like it. It's the Order of the Bloody Rose. It's very red. Very hard to photograph red, by the way, especially when it's like really bright, vibrant red. And that's what I wanted. Red. Okay, so what are we doing in today's Terraria episode? I don't know, honestly. Eater of Worlds? Maybe? That sounds kind of cool. I don't know, we got this really cool... I got auto pause on. I do that for screenshots, by the way, for the thumbnails. We got this super cool armor set going on. I'm all over the place. Look at this. You know what the problem is? I'm recording earlier than I normally do, because I got to get up really early tomorrow morning, so... This is a problem for me. Well, I'm out of my element, you know. I got to get into my element. Yeah, so we got this blood quartz armor, and it's freaking sweet. So, traveling merchant. So I'm going to hopefully. Is there anything good here? No. I'm going to hopefully, you know, utilize the armor to its potential with the double tap down thing. But is there a likelihood that I completely forget about it? Yes. Just letting you all know. Yes, is a high likelihood. So don't feel bad when that potentially happens. Ooh, block placement, tool range by 3. Actually, that's really nice. Because I'm gonna do some building here shortly. Actually, you know, I'm gonna put this in the piggy bank so I don't forget that I've got it. Probably will immediately forget that I've got it. Yeah, so let's I think go set up in the whatchamacallit, in the corruption, and try to get the Eater of Worlds done. It should be pretty easy with what we got. Like, we just use this weapon and just call it GG. Because if you've been playing Terraria for any length of time and you've done the Eater of Worlds, you know that the segments of the Eater of Worlds drops hearts and mana stars. So we could just basically have infinite... don't I have an axe? Oh, there it is. It's just like staring at my inventory, waiting for my axe to pop up in my head. Yeah, well, we're gonna have infinite mana as long as we set places up well enough. Oh, and you know what? Here's a bit of a wrinkle, actually. I'm gonna need... You know what I didn't ever do? I never got my butterfly out. I'm gonna need some type of way to blow up the corruption crap. And I think I've been selling all my bombs. So I might just have to go with a jank arena. We'll see. Oh, you know what is a huge problem? I just had to come back here. I just realized that it's in my inventory. I didn't even have to come back at all. Oh my goodness. I'm down to 3 recall potions. I really need the mirror. I forgot that I was not using the Shield of Cthulhu. I am going to take off the Cloak of Healing for the time being until we get that mime thing. I hope that ends up being really good because I feel like I'm going to go invest a bunch of time into trying to get it, and it may not end up being as good as I want it to be. What is this? I don't know if I want to find out. You know what? Oh, my dude's going to attack it anyways. Where's my platforms? Oh crap, he's gonna have this dead in no time. All right, let's back off. Let's come over here for a second and at least put 1 platform down, right? That way I can... That's gonna cause me issues. That way I can actually fight the boss when it spawns, and then if this spawns anything, then I have another option here. I have a feeling as soon as it pops out, my summon is gonna go ham on it. Oh my goodness, I hate these guys. Get off my booty. They come in like a wrecking ball out of nowhere, you know? They're the worst. Get out of here. Right, platforms. This might be a little too high for this, but yeah, I had a feeling. All right, let's bomb it. Boom. Okay, cool. Let's get this. And yeah, I think for the Eater Worlds, this will be just fine. I kind of want to leave that mana star there too. Do I need any kind of like? Yeah, let's put a campfire down too. We're just kind of going ham, picking up that star. Let's see what this does. If I can actually like do anything with it. Rotten chunk. Okay. It does nothing. Good to know. Do I have any? Ooh. Do I have any orbs this way? Because I'd rather use the orb over in my arena to summon the boss, right? So, did that do it? That did that. Okay. So let's go ahead and drop a Scarab Bomb here. I'm hoping that does enough. Yeah, actually, that worked pretty well. I kind of need my health back up, though. All right, I'm gonna find a safe spot. Regen, I think. You know, I got a band of star power. I feel like it's gonna be better than the little light thing for the Briar, considering we're not even in the Briar. It's, I mean, it's slightly better. Okay. Now, this might summon the boss, so I gotta be aware of that. I'm like right at the point of being able to heal. So we'll pop a heal right away. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. Oh, especially when I get it in that little loop there. Oh, I'm out of mana. Crap. There, give me mana stars. I just need to create the chain, the unending chain of mana stars, you know, and health. Oh crap, this is a little more locked in than I wanted to be. But you know what? You can't doubt it. It's working. It's so overpowered. This weapon is the Eater of Souls killer. I probably should have done this earlier even. Okay, well that was easy. That felt good. That felt real good. Kind of exactly what I thought would happen, but you know, a little hairy too. I wasn't entirely sure I was gonna live there. Let's pop that down. Treasure bag open. We got our worm scarf. Worm scarf is like an MVP item. It really is. But in modded, you just rarely use it. It's totally fine. Because there's other cool stuff to use. Got shadow scales, demonite. Let's drop that stuff in there. I'm actually really curious if there is any. Yeah, there's a vile wand. Killing enemies with disease spirit or disease spit releases homing eaters. Huh. Interesting. I'm just trying to make sure that there's no like, oh, by the way, I can make a demon altar. I should definitely do that. Excuse me, I got hiccups. I think I just make the demonite and be done with it. I already put the scales in, right? So we'll drop that in and go to demonite. Make the max that I can, which honestly is quite a lot. Let's go ahead and make that demon altar. Put this up here. Now, I need the pick, right? Nightmare pickaxe? Yeah, that's what it's called. We'll grab the pick because we're going to need that. Do this, do that. Replace our pick. And do I need anything else? I'm not really sure. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to make some more upgrades for our storage. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll make 4. Hopefully. Oh, just enough. Just enough. That feels good. Oh, I didn't. Remember that episode where it's like, oh man, I gotta, in order to do all of these upgrades, I have to dig a hole. Yeah, no, I don't have to do that. I could just hold down. You know, oh, I forgot to use the down thing. That would have been great for that boss, I think. Yeah, you just hold down and you can just pop them on. If it'll go, there it goes. 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay. Oh, look, now we have a lot more storage. Ain't that nice? Drop that stuff in, drop the worm scarf, pennant, get rid of all the rest. I'm actually going to get rid of the sacrificial dagger and the anime sword. Both of those are cool, but they're not quite working for us at the moment. I don't need the notes on Lumos anymore. All right, this is feeling a little bit better. Still need more recall potions. That's going to be a bit of a problem for sure. Oh, we got a quest here. Quest. You've really shaken up the world after slaying the great evil in the disgusting biome. New horrors are starting to crop up everywhere. The marble caverns have seen quite a stir, especially. This new monstrosity's got tentacles, eyes, fireballs, you name it. Can you kill this monstrosity for me, lad? It's, yeah, ancient gazes. It's going to be the beholder, for sure. What button am I? Still not the hotkey for this. I feel like these keep showing me as like, hey, these are new quests, but they're not. They're really not. What was it called? Something gaze. Ancient gazes. Yeah, kill a beholder. Oh, that's so cool looking. Beholder mask, some columns, ancient marble chunks. What could those be used for? Immunity to stoned, gilded robe. 10% increased movement speed, doubles acceleration. Ooh. Staff of ornaments. Okay, so I'm gonna, what's it? Ancient Codex, Fortification Zone. Summons a fortification zone at the cursed position. Increases players' defense and damage resistance while standing inside. Zone counts as sentries, okay? That's pretty cool. Here's my issue with this mod right now. I'm loving it, right? 100% loving it. Here's my one issue. This stuff is a lot of content that they have crammed into pre-hard mode. And one of two things either needs to happen. It needs to be stretched, right? So you take the classic bosses, the Eater of Worlds, the Queen Bee, Skeletron, and you make them more difficult, and you're essentially popping them down the list here. Down the list. Or, number two, you take some of this content and you move it into hard mode. Because from my understanding, hard mode does not have enough in it. I mean, yeah, look, we get, oh, meteorite is landed. That's kind of nice. So, where's the wall of flesh? Okay, then we have Infernon. Okay. A mystic moon. That's fine. We've got our normal stuff. We got dusking, Atlas, and then the rest of normal hard mode. So not a lot, but man, it feels like you have a lot pre-hard mode, like almost too much. Where I'm looking at this stuff from the ancient marble chunks, and I go, that's really cool. I feel like that should be the next thing I'm going for, and yet none of that armor or weapons really felt like, oh, I gotta have this. It felt too similar to what I currently have. Like, it's not a big enough upgrade. I could, like right now, I could go skip to Skeletron and just get that done, and then go to the dungeon, and then go to, like, just normal Terraria stuff. Go to the dungeon, then go do wall flesh, and I'm done with that. And skip all this content. So I don't feel like I have to do this content in order to progress. But where the mod has got me, because I feel like I want to do the content. This is a big improvement over the Stars Above, which is the issue that I had with them as well. The Stars Above, though, I never felt like I wanted to necessarily do the content. It was just kind of like, oh, here we go again. With this, though, I'm like, I want to do this content, so I am intentionally slowing down my progression in order to play it. But I feel like that shouldn't necessarily be what you need to do. I think the mod should stretch it out more for you, making those other fights more difficult, so you are required to have this stuff in order to do it. Or, you know, you could try without and just be a god among men, totally fine. But yeah, I think Calamity does a pretty good job of that too, because they do change the vanilla fights. Fargos also does a great job of that too. I'm gonna get a couple enchanted night crawlers. I might do some fishing. So what do we need to do here? So I've done the Eater of Worlds. I've got the quest for the other stuff. I kind of want to do one of two things. And the first thing is I'm going to go under the desert, because we have this quest to clear out the stuff under the desert. And honestly, I just want to get that done with. Okay, I got it done. So I keep exploring down here. I mean, I might be able to find the golfer. Not that that's a huge concern at the moment, but you never know. All right, let's go back. Let's do this. Go to active, completed. to go deeper. All right, we got that. Also, we got this cool outlaw stuff. Claim it. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, let me get in some lit area here. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I love this. The vanity in this mod is 10 out of 10. Let's hide this stupid shield. We got to go outlaw for a bit. That feels pretty good, even though I just got this other really cool set of armor and everything. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we got that one done. Let's look at some of the other quests. Where can I like head? I want to find a marble biome, but I haven't been able to do that yet. So that's a goal, but it's not necessary. You know, I never actually finished this quest. Let me get that scroll. Yeah, I know I 100% talked to the dryad, right? She gave me a different quest. Did I ever talk to the guide? He doesn't really want to talk to me about it, right? That's odd. It does say active. Let me go back to that. How many do I have active? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I open this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unholy undertaking. Oh, retrieve 5 vial powders is what it wants me to do. I think I can do that, right? Because I think I've got mushrooms. I don't have enough. Am I able to make? How do you even make vial powders? Oh, 5. Boom. You only need 1. Okay, we got that. Bring the Lumoth back to the Dryad. Do I have a Lumoth? I don't think I do. Bring a Lumoth. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. We're going to come back here. We're going to talk to the Dryad. There we go. Wow, a bunch of new quests. I was right. I now think some kind of evil wizard may have a hand in creating these vile monstrosities. We need to get this horrible necromancer's attention tonight. I think that putrid powder you collected can help craft a lure for it. Dispatch them quickly and perhaps we could be rid of zombies for good. Oh, that would be nice. Craft a unholy magic. Right, okay. Oh crap, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use the stupid thing. Oh my goodness, I'm out of teleport potions now. Right? Yeah, maybe I can make some. I think it's the fish that you need. Yeah, you know what? I can make a grav potion though. Let's make a grav potion. Because I want to do the Aurora Borealis, but I need to do that tonight. Okay, so let's see here. Unholy magic. Okay, so unholy. I'm confused. Okay, let's hold on. This. Crap. I forgot what she said to do. And she didn't give me back my stuff, right? No, she didn't give me back my stuff. Oh my goodness, now I'm so confused. I'm gonna actually have to go back in editing and try to remember what she told me to do. Because... yeah, I got nothing. Status? No. No. Crap. All right, look, we'll do that in the next episode when I can go back and look in the editing and figure out exactly what she said to do. Underground. We got to go underground for a little bit, for sure. Can I make a spelunker potion? No, what am I missing? What am I missing for spelunker? Moonglow. Of course, I haven't been to the jungle yet. All right, we're going to go underground. So I've explored around quite a lot over here. I even did the full map reveal over there, or cartographer's map. Got a couple recall potions to allow us to get back home, but not really finding a whole heck of a lot. And in my exploration, it dawned on me that I feel like I should also mention, from what I was saying earlier, that when it comes to the progression of this mod, if you haven't noticed, I am intentionally throttling our progression in order to experience the mod and all that it has. Because, you know, I want to see all this cool stuff. I don't want to just like beat Terraria again. How many times have I beat Terraria? Way too many in comparison to, you know, how many times have I done all of these mods, right? So to me, it feels totally okay for us to just throttle and have fun and experience the mod as we as we get through it. One other note to that, though, is that, oh, please be a magic mirror. This might be the longest I've gone without getting a magic mirror in a series. The thing that I think all of you at this point probably know is that Calamity and Thorium both got their 1.4.4 updates today. So it's August 1st, and that means that Terraria 1.4.4 is available as the primary tmodloader, rather. It's available as the primary like version of it. But oh, there's another one of those things over there. We should probably go take a look. But the thing with that is, Spirit mod is not updated to 1.4.4 yet, and they advise staying on 1.4.3, so that's what I'm gonna do. But once we're done with this, I'm like jumping into Calamity and Thorium and checking those mods out. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they added with 1.4.4. Plus we get all like the cool stuff like loadouts and whatnot, and that'll make life quite a bit easier, honestly. It'll mean, like, you know, in Calamity, for instance, it'll mean that you could very easily have a oh, am I really out of space? Get rid of all this stuff. It'll mean that you could have a set up for your farming, where you're doing like events or whatnot, and then have like your boss fight set up and not have that be a huge issue, because at the moment it's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we just got like super debuff there. All right, well, I don't know how much more I'm exactly gonna find at the moment, but we did find this rail, so that should help us potentially find a marble biome or something like that as we go. I'm gonna head back though, because my inventory is absolutely stacked. It's almost nighttime though, so we can almost go do the Aurora Borealis. Pop this stuff in here, get rid of all that. I'm gonna save that banana split for something eventually. These are probably gonna stay in my inventory forever, and so are these, because I keep forgetting about them. That's how we roll. What should I do on the next episode? I feel like I need to wait for the jelly deluge. I also want to go back to the Briar and do a little exploration there. We obviously need to find the haunted tome. There's a lot. There is a lot to still do. So jungle is getting closer and closer to something we need to go do. Our jungle's like off over here. Yeah, we still got a lot, but I think at this point maybe I do the Aurora Borealis. Like, that's the next thing. Oh, what just happened? Blood moon. Of course it did. All right, well, before I forget, because otherwise I will forget. I don't want to forget. We're going to do this. Cancel event. Oh, thank God. I don't need to do another one of those. There was a mod recently that I was playing, or a series I was doing recently, where it was literally like every night for like a week straight in the game was a blood moon. I just couldn't, or like some kind of event. I just couldn't get rid of them. It was really, really annoying. But that is no longer the case. All right, so yeah, I think, as I was saying, Aurora Borealis, probably the next thing, then either going into the Briar or going and finding granite and marble biomes. I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't come across one yet, to be perfectly honest, but maybe we'll go check over here, because we got that trail, or that track, and we've got a bunch of over this area over here that we can start exploring.